Welcome inside Gary Clark Court. Tom Hunter with you courtside tonight for coverage of Wahama and Clay County here on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf. It's great to have you with us on this Friday night around the Bend area, late in the high school basketball season. Thus, we're in LKC placement play to determine placement on where teams will finish the season in the season standings in the Little Canal Conference. This is an opportunity for cross-divisional play, for a chance to see teams that you normally wouldn't see during the regular season. Clay County, this first matchup tonight with Wahama, so these teams seeing each other for the first time. Clay's playing on the other side of the LKC with Webster and Braxton and Calhoun and those schools, and Wahama playing more Ravenswood, St. Mary's on the west side of the Little Canal Conference. So great to have an opportunity to scout out some different competition in the league, and it's a mirror image, if you will, of what Wahama is season-wise. If you look at the records, Clay County comes into the game tonight with a 9-8 record overall. Wahama 9-7 overall. We'll talk a little bit more about that with the head coach of the White Falcons, Billy Zussman, coming up here in just a moment. We're going to take our first break of the evening, and then we'll come back with a conversation with Billy Zussman as we're about 10 minutes away from tip-off here at Gary Clark Court. It's Wahama taking on Clay County, an LKC placement game here tonight on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Welcome inside White Falcon pregame coverage on 93.1 The Wolf. Joining me now, the head coach of the White Falcons, Billy Zussman. And Billy, LKC placement game, you get a chance to see somebody from the other side of the LKC, somebody you normally wouldn't see during the regular season. And it's kind of a mirror image when you look at records and the way that Clay has played as compared to how your White Falcons have played down the stretch. What do you expect out of this matchup? They're always athletic.
They do. They got athletes. They're young. So they're going to bring energy. They're going to play. Try to play a high-tempo game, leak out, try to bring a lot of pressure on the defensive end. We got to be ready to match it. You know what I mean? We got to maintain our composure. We just got to bring that. We got to supply that energy on the defensive end. Try to control what actually is going on in the play.
You take a look at the common opponents. Obviously, they've had Ravenswood. You guys have had Ravenswood. Very similar scores. Obviously, a tough loss the other night. An opportunity to get that season sweep that you were really wanting to get over Ravenswood. Talk about how that's a barometer for where this team is right now and coming into this tough matchup tonight. Well,
we got a good team, and we've played some really good ball at times, and we've played some really not so good ball at times. And, that's what we'll just keep preaching, because we're kind of young, too. We've got one senior, and so we're kind of young ourselves a little bit still, and still some growing pains. But we're just trying to take that next step. That's the goal, is just take that next step and get and just to where we're not making some of the mistakes that we've been making, because we played really well. We played really hard against Ravenswood. It's a disappointment not to get it, but we had got them twice earlier in the year and escaped one up at their place, with a great comeback effort at the end. So I'm really proud of this team. I'm proud of the effort they're bringing. We just got to kind of take care of the ball a little better. We got to defend a little better, and we just got to make that next step.
You talk about the youth on this team, and obviously this is a time of the year where you really want to focus on getting those varsity minutes for those underclassmen as you get ready to take that next step into postseason play. How do you feel freshman, sophomore-wise about your group at this point in the season?
Really good. I mean, the JV, just watched them. They're winning some games. They've got a really good record this year. They're playing really well, and some of those that dress varsity have given us a few moments in the varsity games, and we feel like we got a good pipeline there. So and they're doing well. Really proud of them.
Coach, best of luck to you tonight. Should be an entertaining game with LKC foe in Clay County.
Hey, thank you, Tom. Appreciate you guys.
That's Billy Zussman, the head coach of the Wahama White Falcons. The tip-off is coming up next. It's Wahama and Clay County, an LKC placement game at Gary Clark Court in Mason, right here on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
Hey, Gallipolis, big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 for $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick 6 meal for 2 is available at participating locations for a limited time only. Pricing may vary by region. See server for details. Taxes and fees extra, not valid with any other discount or offers.
Everything begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group. Building stronger communities together with you. Everything begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group. Building stronger communities together with you.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen-Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports. Back at Gary Clark Court, national anthem getting ready to take place as both teams come back over to their benches. About 3 minutes 45 seconds left till we have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's game. We'll be back after these words and give you the starting lineups and get things underway as Wahama and Clay County take each other on in an LKC placement game here this evening on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
Hog & Zussman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hog & Zussman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hog & Zussman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
When we say stay for good, we mean it in every way. We stay for the long haul, through the ups and downs. We stay for the good of businesses well built, families well loved, lives well lived. Every day and in every way, we stay for good. Farmers Bank. Stay for good.
should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Back at Gary Clark Court for tonight's matchup with the Clay County Panthers, as the Panthers lineup being introduced now to the crowd here. The visiting Panthers 9-8 on the season. Starting lineup for them: Jacoby Nichols, a 6-foot senior at point guard position. Joel Elliott, a 6-foot sophomore at guard position. Spencer Faulkner, 6'3" sophomore forward. Talon Brown, a 5'11" senior. And then we'll give you the last one here in the starting lineup for Clay County. Michael Foster in the starting lineup for Clay County tonight. And that's your starting five as the lights go down here at Gary Clark Court for the traditional spotlight entrance for the starters here for the Wahama White Falcons. And your starters this evening for Wahama as they come out of the tunnel entrance here, as it's senior night here with Aiden Young, the 5'11" senior guard, being introduced to the crowd. 6'4" junior guard Cyrus Rickard. 5'10" junior guard Trace Simpkins. The 6'2" sophomore guard number 10 Cooper Roush. And then the big fella down in the middle, the 6'6" junior number 32 Charlie Long, will be the final one introduced here to the crowd. And that's your starting five for the White Falcons this evening here in this matchup with the visiting Panthers, who are in their dark blue uniforms with the yellow on the jersey number on Clay County on the front of the jersey, and the player names and number on the back with the yellow trim and the yellow paint splash trim along the sides of the jerseys and the sides of the shorts. Wahama in the traditional white and red uniforms, the white with the red numerals, White Falcons on the front, player name and the player number on the back in red, and the red block trim all along the side. Great to have you with us here this evening on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf and on our Facebook channel for tonight's LKC placement game. And we're underway at Gary Clark Court. Wahama controls the opening tip as Cooper Rouse sets it from the point guard position. Dribbles, drives, baseline, throws a floater up, good from the low block. 2 points for Roush, his first of the night. First points of the night for Wahama. Clay County down the other end. Jumper is up off front rim. No good from Foster. Rebound controlled by the White Falcons. Here comes Roush pushing the basketball across half court. As Cyrus kicks back out. Aiden Young working around to Roush on the wing. Roush looking to clear some space. Back to Young off the right wing. He'll push it up top to Charlie Long. They work the rotation around over to Trace Simpkins. Still great ball movement by the White Falcons, looking for something to clear out here. And they get a double dribble on Aiden Young. He got a little bit of a bump, had to pick up, and they got him just enough on a pickup for a double dribble and a turnover for the White Falcons, their first of the evening. Clay County basketball. Elliott getting it over to Nichols. Nichols spinning, trying to get it back over to Elliott on the baseline. Goes over his head, out of bounds. Wahama basketball. Cooper Roush setting the offense here for the White Falcons. Over to Cyrus Rickard on the wing. Rickard looks to take a move to the basket. Kicks it back to Charlie Long on the cut to the basket. Long up and good. Charlie Long, his first points of the night. 4-0 advantage, White Falcons early. 6.5 minutes left to go in this opening quarter, and the bucket good by an open Josh Elliott. As Jacoby Nichols with the assist finds him underneath the basket wide open. Shot up, no good by Roush. Rebound hauled down by Elliott. He throws down floor quickly to Brown. Jumper floater off the baseline, no good. Bounces off the rim, rebound hauled in, put back by Spencer Faulkner. Tie game at 4. 6 minutes left to go opening quarter. Charlie Long takes it to the basket. Forced down low, contact, and the foul by Mitchell Foster, his first, as Long will head to the line to shoot the free throws. Long knocks down the first. He'll have one more. Second free throw is short. Rebound hauled in by Elliott. Pushes the ball down floor for Clay quickly. Elliott sets it up top. Gets it over to Nichols. Nichols back around to Brown. Brown down low to Foster. To a cutting Elliott. He takes and weaves his way toward the basket, up and good. Josh Elliott. 4 points on the night for Elliott. 6-5 advantage here for Clay. And a foul on the opposite end. As it was Talon Brown picking up the personal. Wahama on the inbounds here underneath. Rickard back up off the wing. Jumper is up and good by Cooper Roush for 3. Assist Rickard. Pressure by the White Falcons. Turnover. Here they come on transition. Down low to Rickard. Rickard's trapped down on the baseline, gets the contact and the foul, and it will be a second on Talon Brown. Cyrus Rickard on the inbounds into Roush. Roush another jumper from three-point land. He drains another 3. Back-to-back trays by Cooper Roush. The sophomore stretches this Wahama lead to 11-6. Jumper off the elbow. Back iron, no good. Doesn't fall for Faulkner. Rebound by Wahama. Ball is tipped away. Turnover back to Clay County. Shot up, no good on the circus shot by Foster. Rebound hauled in by Wahama on the transition. Here comes Roush. He gets hard contact. But they call the offensive foul on Roush. Well, no, they don't. No foul call. Excuse me, just a turnover. Just a out-of-control play, so no personal foul there, which is good for Wahama. 11-6 advantage, White Falcons, 4:25 left to go in this opening quarter. Long jumper drained by Elliott. 6 points on the night for Josh Elliott. 11-8 lead, Wahama. Roush to Rickard. Rickard jumper from the corner is up, rattles out. Rebound controlled by Roush. Cooper driving to the basket, takes it all the way up off glass and in. Cooper Roush having a fine first quarter here. 10 points. Quickly on the other end, Clay County shot falls short by Nichols. Rebound controlled by Rickard. Cyrus brings it across. Ball is kicked. Roush gets it. Long gets it, puts it up, no good. Rebound hauled in by Clay. Faulkner with the basketball, brings it across the timeline. Nichols works it around, jumper from three-point land, good by Elliott. 9 points for Elliott in this opening frame to pace Clay. Cuts this White Falcon lead to 2. 3:16 left to go. Wahama up 13-11. Cooper Roush. The foul line, kicks out the long. Long will take a long three-pointer. Up off back iron, no good. Rebound hauled down by the White Falcons. Putting it back up to Simpkins. Rebound hauled in by Rickard. They get it back to Roush, who drives, penetrates, puts the shot up, no good, but he gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Quick sequence there for Wahama. Again, Cooper Roush having an outstanding opening 5 minutes of basketball here. 10 points on the night so far. Knocks down number 11. Substitutions coming into the game for the White Falcons. Nash Johnson checks in. Hayden Young checks out. For Clay County, Devin Griffin checking into the game also. Looking to see they had somebody else come in as well. Second shot, no good. Jackson Brown checking in for Clay County, not to be confused with Dr. My Eyes, Jackson Brown. (14-11) lead here, Wahama. And the foul on the floor against Cyrus Rickard for the White Falcons. That's Wahama's first personal foul of the night. Cyrus with his first. On the inbounds. Ball is tipped. Controlled by Wahama off the turnover. Nice shot there by Trace Simpkins on the floater with an assist from Nash Johnson. Clay County on the offensive end. Nearly had another turnover on the over and back, but they kept it on the offensive side of the floor. Drive to the basket by Faulkner. He draws contact. And looks like Rickard's going to pick up a second foul. No, it's not going to be charged to Rickard. It's going to be charged to Charlie Long. I was concerned it might be Cyrus picking that one up. Checking into the ball game for Wahama will be Stephen Blackshire, was getting ready to check in, but they've pulled him back to the bench. I think they were concerned as well that was going to be on Cyrus and had Blackshire to go in for him. Clay County with the substitution quickly. Devin Griffin, the quick sub out. Joel Elliott back in. The shooter at the line is Spencer Faulkner. He's missed one. Knocks down the second. 16-12. Wahama with the 4-point lead. 2:15 left to go. Opening quarter here in Mason. Nice feed there by Simpkins back to Cooper Roush. Roush can't get the shot to fall. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Clay County will have it. Now checking in is Blackshire. Coming out will be Cooper Roush, who has, again, 11 of the 16 points Wahama has on the scoreboard right now as he heads to the bench for a rest. Floater, off balance, shot won't fall for Jacoby Nichols. Rebound hauled in by Cyrus Rickard. He gets the ball tipped from behind, controls it again, though. As he spins toward the basket, fights through traffic, gets manhandled underneath, no call. Ball comes out of bounds near the Clay bench. It'll be Wahama basketball. Rickard on the inbounds. Working around, jumpers up by Simpkins, no good. Ball is tipped out of bounds in the corner off of White Falcon Blackshire. It'll be Clay basketball. Checking into the game for the Panthers. Michael Foster checks in for Clay County. Aiden Young checking back in, and Simpkins takes a seat on the Wahama bench. 1:35 left to go, opening quarter. 16-12 advantage Wahama. Clay with the basketball. Nichols drives off the elbow, kicks to a trailing Elliott, who throws it up. Off balance shot won't fall. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Wahama basketball. Aiden Young will walk it up floor for the White Falcons. Looks over the White Falcon bench for direction from Billy Zussman as he crosses half court. Set the offense for Wahama. Doubling up on the point as they work into the high post. Ball tipped away as they tried to get it to Rickard. Clay County with the turnover. Panthers out on the wing is Foster with the basketball. He works it back up top to Elliott. Elliott with a long jumper from three-point land. No good. Charlie Long fighting for the rebound, trying to control it in double coverage. Loses his balance. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for Wahama off that defensive rebound, giving Clay an inbounds underneath their own bucket. 46.4 seconds showing on this first quarter clock. 4-point advantage for Wahama. Elliott on the inbounds. Finds a wide open Colin Elliott underneath for 2. He cuts this to a 2-point lead for the White Falcons. Blackshire down the corner, works it back up top to Young. They will quickly rotate around, gets Rickard in the corner. He can't do anything with it. Stats gets it back to Rickard. Rickard looking for help to Stats on the cut to the basket. Kicks out of the corner to Blackshire for the 3. Up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Stats. Clay basketball. As Wahama can't do anything with the offensive possession. Stats fixes the shoe there. Substitution into the game for Wahama as Trey Sipkins coming in as Blackshire will take a seat on the bench. Clay County brings it up floor. Jacoby Nichols gets some direction from his head coach Justin Holcomb. Nichols with the basketball, getting pressure. Rolls into the lane, spins, jumper off the elbow, no good. Ball is fought for, tipped around. And the shot is no good as the quarter ends. 16-14 advantage Wahama. We'll be back here in just a moment on 93.1 The Wolf.
At Farmers Bank, when we say stay for good, we mean it in every way. We mean to stay for good for the long haul, through the ups and downs and everything in between. But we also mean to stay for good for bringing good things to good people who call this place home. The good of a community well connected, a business well built, a family well loved, a life well lived. Every day and in every way, we stay for good. Farmers Bank, stay for good. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Rio, your education is personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you are a part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. There's new energy at Rio, with fresh traditions and opportunities taking shape every day. Discover what's possible at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. Learn more at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Tom Hunter with you on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf and on our Facebook channel. Great to have you with us for this LKC placement game. Clay and Wahama, White Falcons up 2 as we start the second quarter. Clay with the opening possession of the second quarter. Joel Elliott with the basketball. Works it down off the elbow to Foster as he finds a cutting Colin Elliott who gets to the hoop for 2. Wahama. Cooper Roush. Ball's tipped away. Turnover to Joel Elliott. He loses the handle on the basketball. Recovers. Gets it back. Puts a floater up on the baseline. No good. Rebound hauled in by Wahama. Young over to Roush. Back to Young as they work it around. Work it down on the baseline to Rickard. Ball is tipped away. Controlled. Stolen by Clay. Panthers, Elliott knocks down the 3. Joel Elliott with a 3-pointer, his second on the evening. And a quick timeout on the floor by Wahama. 19-16 lead for Clay.
Great things grow with dedication. Good luck, Wahama. From all of us at Bob's Market and Greenhouses. Growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Tom Hunter with you on WJEH's coverage of high school basketball, Wahama and Clay. Panthers with their first lead of the night at 19-16 on Wahama here. 6:55 in the second quarter. Jumper up, no good. Rickard rebounds underneath, turns around, puts it up, no good. Rebound hauled down by Clay. Spencer Faulkner getting the board for the Panthers. Joel Elliott with an assist off of Colin Elliott, puts it up off glass and good. 14 points on the night for Joel Elliott. And Wahama in some trouble here as this Clay team has gone on a run against the White Falcons. Long jumper is off, no good. Back iron, rebound being fought for. Loose ball controlled by Wahama. Driving down off the baseline is Stats. He tries to get it in the paint, rejected, no good. Rebound to follow. Nash Johnson takes a hard fall going toward the hoop. Draws the contact and the foul. These guys are going after it. And the Clay foul on number 5, Spencer Faulkner, his first. As Nash Johnson goes to the line to shoot free throws for the White Falcons. First rattles in and out. No good. Second free throw attempt by Johnson is up and good. Johnson's first point of the night. Cuts the Clay lead down to 4, 21-17. 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Again, Wahama led to 16-14 at the end of one, and Clay took the lead to 6:55 mark here in the second. Their first lead of the night, and they've held it since. Panthers work the ball around. Faulkner down in the corner, works it back up top to Colin Elliott. It's taken away. All the way down on transition. Shot up, no good by Aiden Young. Rebound Clay. Here comes the Panthers running down floor, and throwing it away is Devin Griffith as he is looking for the down man, and Michael Foster throws it over his head, can't get it to him. So they waste a transition opportunity there with the turnover. Cooper Roush gets it across half court, set the offense. Rickard, they find him on the baseline. He dribble drives, kicks across. Simpkins gets it back out front to Young. Down on the baseline to Cooper Roush. They work the ball, rotate it all the way back around to Simpkins on the left wing, who forces it down to Charlie Long on the post, and it's stripped away, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Wahama basketball. Substitutions into the game for Clay County. Joel Elliott comes back in. Also checking back in is Jackson Brown. Rickard set up for the inbounds. Gets it to Cooper Roush, who puts a quick three up. No good off back iron. Loose ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Wahama basketball. Last touch by Clay's Spencer Faulkner. So down in the corner, right at the end of the Clay bench, Wahama will have the inbounds. It's Aiden Young on the inbounds for the White Falcons. Throws across court to Cooper Roush. Back to Young. He'll pop a three from the right wing up. No good long. Rebound hauled in by Simpkins. He takes it hard to the hoop. He'll be going to the free throw line after drawing the foul. Foul on Joel Elliott, number 3. His first. As Simpkins sets up to shoot the free throws. 4:57 left to go, first half. First shot falls short. 21-17 advantage for Clay. As Simpkins looks to cut into the lead. Misses on the pair of free throws. Rickard had it for a moment, tipped away. Clay controls it. Here come the Panthers. Nichols. And they got a timeout called by Clay. Justin Holcomb wants to talk it over. We'll take a timeout with them as well. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, go Bucks. We're proud supporters of The Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Tom Hunter with you on Superstar Country 93.1. The Wolves coverage in for Michael Sussman, who is on assignment this evening on more high school basketball coverage. And it's getting pretty late in the season here. Before you know it, we'll be getting the bats and the balls and the gloves out for baseball and softball coverage coming up here on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf. That's always a fun time of year when we get to follow the White Falcon baseball team and that super talented White Falcon softball team. Expecting big things out of them again this year. Another big campaign for the Wahama Lady White Falcon softball team. 4:45 left to go in this first half of action. 21-17 advantage Clay. Panthers with the basketball. Nichols off the high post. It kicks it into the corner. Joel Elliott knocks down the three. Third tray of the night for Joel Elliott, the sophomore guard. Big night for him, extending this lead out to 7 for Clay. Wahama looking for something. Jumper is up, Long, no good. Long gets the long rebound on the backside, puts it back up and in. Charlie Long with 2 points. 5 on the night for Charlie. Cuts the lead to 5. Clay on the other end. Kick out, long three-pointer launch by Joel Elliott again. This one's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Cyrus Rickard. He comes down floor in transition. Finds Charlie Long wide open under the bucket, up and good. Assist, Rickard, bucket, Long. Lead cut to 3, 24-21. Clay with the basketball. 3:50 left to go first half. Jacoby Nichols controls it out front. Aiden Young applying the pressure. They switch up. Roush jumps out and get it over to Elliott. Back up, working off the high post. Working on the opposite side. Long jumper is launched off front rim. No good. Colin Elliott on the miss. Simpkins on the other end gets it knocked out from behind. Wahama will keep the basketball underneath. Twin substitutions for Clay. Checking out Colin Elliott, Spencer Faulkner. And the ball tipped away off the inbounds. Controlled by Clay for a moment. Wahama gets it back quickly down to Simpkins, who puts it up and in off the assist from Aiden Young. Off of the steal. Cuts it back to a 1-point lead for Clay. 3:08 left to go first half. 24-23 Panthers. Joe Elliott in the corner launches it. Up, no good. Rebound hauled in by Rickard. He lost the handle on it. Tipped back out. Shot up, put back up. No good by Griffin. Loose ball fought for on the floor. Griffin had it. And it looked like they called a walk. They did. Griffin tried to move with the basketball. Wahama gets the ball back. 2:52 left to go in this first half. And Wahama with a chance to retake the lead for the first time since the 6:55 mark in this quarter. Young works it to Roush. Back to Young. Reverses the left wing. They dump it inside to Charlie. Back out to Rickard. Simpkins with a long three-pointer from the left wing. Out of the cylinder. No good. And a foul called on the floor against Wahama. The foul against Charlie Long. His second. On the contact after the miss on the three-point attempt by Simpkins. So Long will take a seat. Checking in for him, Parker Jodon. .223 left to go opening half. 24-23 lead for Clay, who has the basketball. Nichols gets it in the paint, puts it up and in. Michael Foster gets it off of the assist and gets the points, his first 2 of the night. Extending that Clay lead back out to 3. Cyrus Rickard on the left wing. Works it back up to Roush. They work it around. Aiden Young with the basketball off the left wing. Back up top to Rickard. Around to Roush. Rickard was flashing, trying to find something on the high post there, and they finally do find him. And he draws contact and a foul as they try to get the ball into him. Aiden Young does off the left wing. The Clay foul, that time on number 30, Jackson Brown, his first. Team foul number 3. of this quarter. 1:45 left to go here, first half. Wahama trailing 3, 26-23. Long inbounds out to Young, who controls it up near the White Falcon logo near half court. Young with the basketball again. Back to the left wing. Roush work it to the corner to Rickard. He drives baseline. Nothing going. They cut it off. He finds a trailer in Roush, who comes baseline, puts a shot up. No good. Rebound hauled in by Clay. Roush nearly got a steal. Faulkner with the basketball. Kicks it out to Joel Elliott, who puts the jumper up and good from 15. Joel Elliott having a night for this Clay County Panthers squad. 10 points in the second quarter, 9 in the first. A game high 19. Hayden Young with the basketball for Wahama. Under a minute left to go, first half. They work it up top. Rickard off the high post, takes the jumper off the elbow, knocks it down, gets to rattle through. Cyrus Rickard, his first points of the night. Clay with the basketball. Trying to weave in the baseline, fighting traffic. He kicked it in for a moment to Faulkner and got it back. Colin Elliott puts it up and good for 2. His fourth point of the quarter, 6 on the night for Colin Elliott. Extends his lead back out to 5 for Clay. 20 seconds left to go in this first half. Wahama fighting for a last shot here. Roush works it in. Rickard moves to the basket, puts it up short. Rebound hauled in by Clay. 5 seconds to shoot as they work it around. Jumper is put up. No good, rattles off the back iron, and it's halftime. 30-25 advantage for Clay County. Again, a lead that they captured early in this second quarter and did not relinquish in this second quarter as they maintained a 5-point advantage here at the half. We'll be taking a look at stats, talking a little bit more about this first half here in just a moment as we continue and roll into halftime coverage right here on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
As the Wahama White Falcons hit the court this season, Bob's Market and Greenhouses would like to wish the entire team, coaches, and fans the very best of luck. From tip-off to the final buzzer, we're cheering for your hard work, teamwork, and school spirit all season long. Stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, proudly serving Mason, West Virginia, Gallipolis, and Belpre, Ohio. And remember, whether it's on the court or in the garden, great things grow with dedication. Good luck, Wahama. From all of us at Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Tom Hunter alongside Mr. Tom Sussman.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, It's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Into the first quarter with a 16-14 advantage, and then at the 6:55 mark in the second, Joel Elliott's hot shooting propelled the Panthers to the 19-16 lead. That was a lead that they did not relinquish for the remainder of the second quarter. Wahama cut this thing to a 1-point deficit at one point within the final 2 minutes of the quarter, but Clay County kept finding a way to extend the lead to a 30-25 advantage finally at the end of the half. You take a look at the scoring for the Panthers. Again, Joel Elliott has been impressive. He's knocked down 3 3-pointers, a game-high 19 points in this first half to pace the Panthers' offensive attack. Colin Elliott, the freshman, with 6 points on the night for Clay County. Spencer Faulkner with 3 points. Michael Foster with 2 points for Justin Holcomb's ball club. For Billy Zussman's Wahama White Falcons, leading the way, Cooper Roush with 11 points. He was held scoreless in the second quarter. Charlie Long with 7 points. Cyrus Rickard tonight, just 2 points on the night. Got those in the second quarter, late in the second quarter for the White Falcons. And Nash Johnson adding a point along with Trace Simpkins with 4 points on the night for Wahama. So it'll be interesting to see how Billy Zussman's ball club responds. He was adamant in the pregame conversation that I got to hear a little bit of as I was waiting to tape our pregame interview with him. Defensively, he was really expecting this Wahama club to step things up tonight. And they had to be on their A game against a very talented, very athletic Clay County squad. We saw that as they jumped out offensively and got the early lead and played better defensive basketball probably in the first 5 to 6 minutes than they did the remaining 10 minutes of the first half, as Clay County finally started to get hot shooting, took advantage of turnovers, ran effective transition on Wahama, and that's what's led to the 5-point advantage here at the half for the Clay County Panthers. Again, a 30-25 lead for Clay County. We're going to take another timeout here. We'll be back to talk a little bit more about the upcoming schedule for Wahama, taking a look as we get closer and closer and closer to tournament play. Hard to believe it's the 20th day of February. We're looking at the end of the regular season, the start of postseason play, and before you know it, we'll be on the road to Charleston for the boys and girls state basketball tournaments. We'll talk about all that and much more here after the break. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
At Farmers Bank, when we say stay for good, we mean it in every way. We mean to stay for good for the long haul, through the ups and downs and everything in between. But we also mean to stay for good for bringing good things to good people who call this place home. The good of a community well connected, a business well built, a family well loved, a life well lived. Every day and in every way, we stay for good. Farmers Bank, stay for good. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hogg & Zussman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hogg & Zussman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hogg & Zussman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
We believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Tom Hunter with you on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf and in our 93.1 The Wolf Facebook channel. Great to have you with us this evening, wherever you may be joining us. If you're listening on our air signals or on our streaming, you're watching the coverage. Great to have you with us on this Friday night. I guess it is is this the last Friday night of February? I'm trying to think. No, it is the next to last Friday night. We've got the 27th next week, and then we'll be out of February into the March. Yeah, I was, my math, that's the reason I do these games. I'm not a math guy. I'm a comms guy, but I'm not a math guy. So, 27th. Got one more Friday here in February, and we'll be closing out the regular season. And our basketball coverage on that Friday night, as well as we take a look at the final run of games here for the Wahama White Falcons. LKC Night of Champions coming up tomorrow night at the Waco Energy Center on the campus of Glenville State University in Glenville. A fantastic facility, a fun night. If you get an opportunity to go over to the LKC Night of Champions, it's a great event, and you should go over and support all of the student athletes competing in the various skills competitions and, of course, the consolation game and the championship game. And then the final two games here on the docket for the Wahama White Falcons coming up next week. Wahama will take on Herbert Hoover here at Gary Clark Court in a matchup that will be Tuesday night. You can catch that game here on WJEH beginning at 7:30 p.m. And then they'll close the regular season out against the very much improved Parkersburg Catholic Crusaders, who have been ranked in the top two in the state rankings pretty much all season. On the boys' side of things, Catholic with a renewed interest in that program, got some transfers, and they've been able to retool and rebuild and start playing the kind of basketball again that we've been accustomed to seeing Parkersburg Catholic play on the boys' side of things over the years, as they are a very much improved program here in the LKC. You look at Clay County's schedule to finish things out. They will take on Poca, Nicholas County, and South Harrison. 3 games next week, all home games, fortunately for them, to close things out for the season. As second half action underway now, Wahama with the opening possession of the second half. Aiden Young controls it, works it around to Trace Simpkins. They work off the high post to Rickard, back to Simpkins off the wing. Back to Rickard up in the circle as he kicks it into the corner. Cooper Roush knocks down the jumper for 3. As his third 3 of the night, he picks up the hot hand once again. Clay on the opposite end, shot up no good, and a rebound and the putback attempt by Foster no good. As he gets a knocked out of bounds off of a White Falcon defender, it'll be Clay basketball. Nichols down in the corner, jumper is up, no good by Brown. Rebound put back up, no good by Faulkner. Controlled by Wahama. Aiden Young with the basketball brings it across half court. Young dribbling against that defensive pressure, got it over to Roush, now back to Aiden. Over to Simpkins, to Aiden again. Takes it up top, spins, kicks to Simpkins. Jumper is up by Roush off the wing, knocks down another 3. Oh my. Back-to-back trays, and Wahama with their first lead since the second quarter of 31-30. Shot up and good by Foster as Clay retakes the lead. Third lead change in the game. Trapped on the baseline as Simpkins works it out to Roush, puts the jumper up, no good. Simpkins with a rebound, floater put back, no good. Loose ball on the floor, tied up on the floor. This will go Clay County's way on the possession arrow. Again, 3 lead changes in the game. 2 in this quarter, and Clay with the 32-31 lead at the moment. 6:17 left to go, third quarter. Panthers with the basketball. Joel Elliott. They roll it around over on the left wing. Jumper is up, no good by Brown. Hauled in, the rebound by Wahama quickly in transition. They get it down floor to Charlie Long. He can't see his shot fall. Again, Long pass down on the transition, and they couldn't control it. It got away from Talon Brown. Got his foot on the inline, couldn't control it. Turnover back to the White Falcons. Kick out Rickard with the three-point ball, knocks it down. Cyrus Rickard with his first 3 of the night, 5 points of the night for Rickard. 34-32 lead. Wahama. Clay will take a timeout at the 5:33 mark in the third. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
Back at Gary Clark Court, very much a back-and-forth affair here. 3 lead changes in the opening 2.5 minutes of this third quarter. Wahama retaking the lead at 34-32. Clay taking a timeout to regroup, and they come back out with the basketball. Out of the timeout. Nichols dribbles up top. Gets it over to Faulkner. Find a cutter in the lane, and Foster kick back out. Joel Elliott knocks down the jumper, this time a 2-pointer for him just inside the 3-point line. 21 on the night for Joel Elliott. 34-34. Young over to Roush, back to Young. The offensive end for Wahama. Young gets bumped and tripped a little. Draws the contact and the foul from Clay's Michael Foster. That's his second. Rickard will bring it in on the inbounds for the White Falcons underneath their own bucket. Jumper off of the inbounds is up, no good by Roush. Rebound hauled in by Foster. Clay in transition. Here come the Panthers. Elliott back up to Brown. Ball tipped away for a moment, recovered by Jacoby Nichols. Floater is put up, no good. Getting to his own rebound off of the miss was Faulkner, and he gets it underneath to Foster, who puts it up and in. 36-34, Clay retakes the lead, 4:35 left in the third. Fifth lead change of the night. Roush back up to Young up top for Wahama. Tries to dump it down into Rickard and just throws it over his head out of bounds. Misjudged the pass into Rickard. Turnover White Falcons. Clay will bring it in. 4:14 left to go, third quarter. 36-34 advantage for the Panthers. Jacoby Nichols throws it into double coverage from Wahama. Ball's tipped away. Joel Elliott controls it. He has it stolen away from him for a moment. Clay gets it back. He manages to get it back into Elliott's hands, and hot potato over to Foster. He puts the jumper up, no good. Rebound controlled by Wahama. Here comes Cooper Roush. Roush back up top to Aiden Young, who will reset the offense. Substitution for Clay coming to the bench. Check in on the next dead ball, Colin Elliott. And a kick will generate that dead ball for the substitution. Also checking in is Jackson Brown for the Panthers. Coming to the Panther bench, Michael Foster and Talon Brown. Aiden Young on the inbounds over on the far sideline for Wahama. Gets into Rickard. Rickard drives baseline, nothing going. Dribbles all the way through. Comes back up on the left wing. Nearly lost the basketball out of bounds in front of the Wahama bench. Recovered. Now he nearly falls. And a crazy sequence there for Cyrus Rickard. As the ball goes out of bounds, tipped off a Clay defender, it'll be Wahama basketball. That was a wild series for Cyrus as we out of sorts coming through when nothing was there on the baseline. Trying to dump down into Charlie Long. Long pass from Simpkins, and Long has trouble handling the basketball but gets a shove from behind. There'll be a foul on the Panthers. Number 30, Jackson Brown, his second. Rickard will bring it on the inbounds. 3:16 left to go third quarter. Wahama trails by 2 off the inbounds pass from Rickard. Knocking down to 2 on the baseline. Cooper Roush, his 8th point of the quarter. 19 on the night for Roush. 36-36. 3 minutes left to go third quarter. Clay with the basketball. Faulkner cross court to Elliott. Shot up by Colin Elliott, no good. Rebound controlled by Rickard, and Rickard throws it out of bounds off of Cooper Roush. Rickard having a crazy third quarter here. Clay County will have the basketball. Faulkner. Back up top to Nichols. Nichols drives into the lane, puts a floater up, no good. Rebound hauled in by Cy Rickard. They quickly throw it down floor. Aiden Young off the long pass for Cooper Roush, knocks down to 2. Cyrus Rickard creating that opportunity with the rebound. Timeout on the floor, Clay. 38-36 lead, Wahama. 6th lead change of this game.
Is committed to our community and all the teams in it. We set the standard in sports medicine, physical therapy, and specialized therapies. Right here, close to home. RiversHealth.org.
Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
38-36 lead, Wahama. 2:26 left to go third quarter. Again, crazy back and forth affair in this third quarter. Clay with the basketball. Jumper from the left wing is up, and burying the three-pointer is Talon Brown to give Clay the lead back at 39-38. From the corner, Cy Rickard. Cyrus knocks it down. Three-pointer for Cyrus Rickard. Second three of the quarter. Wahama takes the lead back 41-39. Long three-pointer up. No good as it bounces off of the back of the rim. That three-point attempt from Talon Brown down on the opposite end. Wahama looking to get a score. Shot falls, no good. Rebound kick back out to Cooper Roush, who knocks down a quick three. 3 threes in the quarter for Roush. And he gets the steal on the other end. Here comes Cooper in transition. He's going to take it all the way from behind. Gets it blocked out of bounds. And a clean block there. Looked like it was Spencer Faulkner with the block. Keep him busy with the pen here in this back and forth third quarter. Off of the inbounds, Charlie Long spinning, puts the baby hook up, draws the foul. No good on the shot, but he'll go to the line to shoot the 2. Drawing the foul for the Panthers, Michael Foster, his 3rd. As Long gets ready to shoot the free throws, 7 points on the night for Charlie, make it 8. Cooper Roush stringing together 2 11-point quarters, the first and the third for 22, a game high right now in this one. Long gets the high bounce and the drop for the second free throw, give him 9 on the evening. 46-39 as Wahama stretches the lead back out to 7. Clay with the basketball. Nichols. They work it down on the baseline. Back up on the elbow. In the paint. Jumper is up. No good. Off the block. Rebound hauled in briefly by Clay underneath. And the ball tipped around, and see what we've got here. We've got a foul on the floor. Wahama foul on 32, Charlie Long, his third. So you probably see a substitution coming here. Let's see what Billy Zussman does. On the inbounds, Clay. Nichols with the basketball. On the wing to Griffin. Looking for help, gets it over to Faulkner. Faulkner, jumper inside the free throw line, gets it to fall. Faulkner, give him 5 on the night. 46-41, Clay cuts it to a 5-point deficit. Under a minute left to go in this third quarter. Jumper up, no good. Block and a contact as Nash Johnson went to put up the J. And with the contact on the arm was Joel Elliott. That'll be his second personal. And that'll send Nash Johnson to the line. Cyrus Rickard coming over to talk with Billy Zussman. As Johnson sets up for the free throws. Nash with a point on the night off of a free throw back in the second quarter. Knocks down his second point of the night. Nash Johnson sets up. Second one won't fall. Rebound by Rickard. Put back up. No good. Rebound by Rickard again. And another putback attempt. And this time he draws a foul. So Cyrus Rickard will go to the line to shoot free throws. Devin Griffin with the foul, his first. And Wahama in the bonus here with 5 team fouls on Clay. In this last 35 seconds of the third quarter as Cyrus Rickard gets the first free throw to fall. 7 points on the quarter, 9 on the night for Rickard, the junior guard. Knocks down the pair of free throws. 10 points on the night, extends the Wahama lead back to 8. 30 seconds left to go third quarter. 49-41 advantage Wahama. Nichols. Over jumpers, up and good by Devin Griffin for 3. 15 seconds left to go in the quarter. Nash Johnson from three-point land rattles in and out of the cylinder. Rebound hauled in by Rickard. He needs some help. Ball is on the floor, tied up, controlled by Clay. Devin Griffin with the basketball. 1 to shoot. And the ball comes off the back iron, no good. 49-44 at the end of 3 quarters. Wahama with an impressive third quarter, getting the lead back. And up by 5 points here as we head to the fourth. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country, 93-1 The Wolf.
As the Wahama White Falcons hit the court this season, Bob's Market and Greenhouses would like to wish the entire team, coaches, and fans the very best of luck. From tip-off to the final buzzer, we're cheering for your hard work, teamwork, and school spirit all season long. Stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, proudly serving Mason, West Virginia, Gallipolis, and Belpre, Ohio. And remember, whether it's on the court or in the garden, great things grow with dedication. Good luck, Wahama. From all of us at Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
We believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Basketball as we start out the final 8 minutes of action here in Mason. Roush. At the Johnson, they work it around Rickard, back up to Simpkins, back up to Roush. Simpkins working down the corner to Rickard. 3 is up, no good. Loose ball controlled by Wahama. Nash Johnson takes the three-pointer. No good. Long rebound back out to Clay. They find Joel Elliott on the cut down to the basket on the transition. He takes it up off glass and in. 23 on the night for Joel Elliott. Nash Johnson off the wing, trying to feed the post. Gets it to Charlie Long, finally Long with a turnaround. No good. Rattled in and out. Clay with the rebound. Coming up with it was Foster. And not looking there is Faulkner. They were trying to get the ball to him. He cut toward the basket. Ball goes behind him, out of bounds. It'll be Wahama basketball. Cooper Roush, 22 points on the night. Shot is up, no good. Rebound controlled by Clay. Roush with that jumper. Long jumper from three-point land up, no good, but fouled on the three-point attempt is Brown. He'll head to the line to shoot three. Charlie Long got it. And that's going to be foul number 4 on Charlie Long. And a costly one, as it'll send Griffin, the sophomore, to the line. Send Talon Brown, the senior, to the line to shoot three free throws. Talon Brown was the one that was put up that attempt. Knocks down the first. Cuts us to a 2-point deficit now for the Panthers. Second free throw off front iron, no good. He'll have one more. Brown sets up. Final free throw attempt of 3. Long off the back iron. Rebound hauled in by Cyrus Rickard. Wahama with the basketball. Aiden Young will walk it across half court to set the offense. To Simpkins on the left wing. Simpkins dribbles, feeds the post. They work it back up high post to Rickard. Back to Young. Kick out to Roush. Roush with the jumper from the corner up. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebound hauled in by Young. Tied up for a moment. Loose ball controlled by Clay. Panthers on the transition. Elliott. Joel puts it up. No good. Goes down to the floor hard. Rebound controlled by Rickard. Wahama with the basketball. Aiden Young. To Roush, back to Young. Inside to Simpkins. Low post down to Rickard. Nice feed by Simpkins on the back door there. He found the guy in Rickard, who puts it up and in. 12 points on the night for Cyrus Rickard. Long three-pointers up. No good by Joel Elliott. Rebound controlled by Cooper Roush. Works it in the corner. Aiden Young goes up off glass, baseline, and in. Good job, Aiden Young. Nice work there on the low post. Long shot, rebound controlled by Wahama as Clay misses. Aiden Young on transition knocks another one down. And after the quick run by Wahama to start this quarter out, Clay wants a timeout at the 5:19 mark. 55-47 lead, Wahama. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Mason. Wahama turning the pressure up and going on a run here to extend this lead out to a 55-47 advantage with 5:19 remaining in the game. Clay County basketball. Long three-point attempt is up, rattles in and out from Joel Elliott off the right wing. Rebound hauled in by Wahama. And a quick shove. Looking here, yes, we got the foul on Clay County's Jackson Brown, his third, as Wahama will bring it in on the inbounds. Just one team foul apiece here in this fourth quarter. So not close to being anywhere in a bonus situation this early in this final frame at Gary Clark Court. Simpkins tries to feed the post, gets kicked back out to him. They work it around, Roush back around to Simpkins and back underneath. Nice shot there by Parker Jordan. Knocks down the 2. Extends the Wahama lead to 10. Colin Elliott feeds the high post. Faulkner finds a man down low, getting the putback off of his own miss, and making the shot for Clay County is Jackson Brown with the 2. Aiden Young tried to get it to Rickard, and a cutter comes in and steals it away in Colin Elliott for Clay. Elliott tries to take it to the hoop, draws contact on the floor. Parker Jordan. And going to the line to shoot the free throws, Colin Elliott. First one is up and short. 57-49, 4:10 left to go in this one. Wahama with the lead. Second free throw attempt is up, rattles off back rim. Rebound hauled in by Wahama's Cooper Roush. Quickly down floor to Aiden Young off the wing. He'll hold up, get it back out to Roush, back up the top to Young. He'll set the offense, working off the screen. Gets it down to Rickard, back to Young. Now down the corner, Rickard will put up a 3-ball, no good. Long rebound came back out toward him, couldn't control it. Simpkins had it for a moment, went out of bounds. Off of Simpkins, it'll be Clay basketball. .348 and a 57-49 advantage in this fourth quarter for Wahama. Clay with the basketball. Colin Elliott back up to Jacoby Nichols. Back to Colin Elliott on the wing. Get it down on the baseline. Jumper is up and good as he feeds Foster for the jumper on the baseline. 8 points on the night for Michael Foster. Clay in the full court press. Wahama beats the pressure, and Billy Zussman wants a timeout. He'll take a full one. We'll take one with him as well. You listen to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
Everything.
When we say stay for good, we mean it in every way. We stay for the long haul, through the ups and downs. We stay for the good of businesses well built, families well loved, lives well lived. Every day and in every way, we stay for good. Farmers Bank. Stay for good.
Back at Wahama High School, Tom Hunter with you on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf. .329 left to go here. Wahama up 6, 57-51. White Falcon basketball. Cooper Roush off the right wing, back up to Aiden Young. They feed it to Simpkins in the corner to Roush. He'll jump, take the jumper from three-point land out in the corner, knocks it down. First three-pointer of the fourth quarter for Roush, who's had an outstanding game here tonight for Billy Zussman's ball club. 25 points. Steal by Rickard on the defensive end. Cyrus bringing it in transition, gets bumped by Clay's Dalton Griffin who will draw the foul. Griffin, his first of the night. 2 team fouls now apiece, 2:56 left to go here. Rickard inbounds to Simpkins. Get the pass to Rickard. He gets it back out to Roush. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound hauled in by Foster for Clay. Panthers with the basketball. Long three-point attempt up, no good. Off back iron, getting his own rebound off the miss is Brown. He tries to feed it down underneath the Foster. Ball tipped, controlled by Wahama. Aiden Young can't control on the transition, can't convert on the transition for Wahama. Clay County with basketball. Nichols working it over to Brown. Brown with a long three-point attempt up, and it's a two. It'll say his foot was on the line. 7-point lead, Wahama. As the White Falcons beat the press, Rickard down on the offensive end. And they're going to call a blocking foul here on the floor as he tried to get set and draw the offensive foul from Rickard. Michael Foster, that'll be 4 on him with the block. Checking in is Charlie Long for Wahama. And coming over to take a seat, a guy that's got a lot of time on a utility role tonight, 6-man role, Trey Simpkins. Giving some valuable minutes to Billy Zuspin's ball club tonight. Nearly stolen. Roush gets it around. They work it down the corner. Shot is up. No good from the corner by Reason Stitt. Clay in transition loses the handle on the basketball. Stitt with the steal and the pickup for Wahama. And Wahama content to just try to dribble out some time here with 1:35 on this fourth quarter clock and them up 7. A timeout here by Billy Zuspin to regroup and talk things through, a strategy for this final 90 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Back at Gary Clark Court. 95 seconds left to go in this one. 7-point advantage for Wahama. White Falcon basketball. Roush on the inbounds to Rickard. Down on the baseline. Back up to Cooper Roush. Gets it back up to Aiden Young. And a quick foul there from Clay County's Talon Brown. That'll be 3 on him as they try to get him in a shooting situation here to get the ball back. With 1 foul to give to get him into the bonus here. 14 fouls in this quarter on Clay. The inbounds to Simpkins, who's back in the ball game. They work it around back up top to Aiden Young. Clay's going to bring the pressure on him. They try to tap. They get a steal. Had a steal for a moment and a foul called on the floor on Clay County's Spencer Faulkner. So that'll be the 5th. And that'll send Cyrus Rickard, I believe. No, I don't know if Cyrus is going to be the shooter or not here. Let's see who the shooter is. No, shooter I think is going to be Aiden Young. Yeah, got Young and Rickard both there in the circle together. Let's see who they send. Who's the shooter? The shooter will be Young. So Aiden Young sets up for the free throws to add to this 7-point lead. Misses on the first. Checking in, Nash Johnson. Checking out, Charlie Long. 1:21 remaining. 60-53 Wahama. So White Falcons look to pick up their 10th win of the season, knocking down the second free throw, Aiden Young. Young was 7 on the night. 61-53 Wahama. Clay County, long three-pointers launched, no good by Jacoby Nichols. They fight for the rebound on the floor and a foul by the White Falcons. Looked like it was, I think, Nash Johnson. No, correction. Cyrus Rickard, his second. Timeout on the floor. Clay will take one as well. 1:12 remaining, 61-53 Wahama. You're listening.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
Back at Wahama High School, as White Falcons look to put a bow on this one, 61-53 lead with 1:12 remaining over the Clay County Panthers. Clay County basketball off the inbounds. Quick three-pointer is thrown up by Joel Elliott. No good. Rebound by Clay as they work it around. Try to get an open shooter on the perimeter, and they finally find one, knocking down the three, that time from the left wing, Michael Foster. 61-56, under a minute left to go. Wahama fighting through the full court pressure and contact and a foul. We'll send Cooper Roush to the line. Foul on Clay's Spencer Faulkner, his fourth. And Cooper Roush will go to the line to add to his outstanding scoring night for Wahama. 25 points on the evening for Cooper. Misses on the first free throw. With the White Falcons with a 5-point lead, a two-possession game here. Still will be a two-possession game if he knocks down this second free throw attempt. And this one does fall for Cooper Roush. Give him 26 points on the night. A two-possession game for Clay. Quick three-point attempt put up from the right wing long. No good. Rebound controlled by Aiden Young. And he gets fouled from behind. He'll head to the line for Wahama. 41.3 seconds showing on this fourth quarter clock. So Young looking to stretch this out to a three-possession game for the White Falcons. One of two on the night from the charity stripe. Now one of three. Second free throw attempt is up and good. Three-possession game now for Wahama. Under 40 seconds left to go. Clay looking to get a quick shot off here. They do from the corner. No good. Long rebound by Rickard off the miss. Didn't even hit the rim. Rickard loses the handle on the basketball. Tipped and controlled back by Rickard as he gets fouled from behind with a grab foul there by Talon Brown, just trying to get him on the line. And that's 5 on Brown as he finishes the night with 6 points for Clay. Cyrus Rickard will go to the line. Colin Elliott checks in for Talon Brown. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the broadcast, we'll have our Fritz City Homes Player of the Game. Cyrus Rickard knocks down the first free throw. 13 on the night for Cyrus Rickard. Second free throw is up. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped around. Loose ball controlled by Clay. Panthers get it across half court. Joel Elliott, a long three-point attempt up off front rim. No good. Rebound hauled down by Cyrus Rickard. He's tied up immediately. They call a jump. it will be Clay County basketball. 12.5 seconds showing on the clock here at Gary Clark Court. 64-56 lead for Wahama over Clay County. Panthers basketball on the inbounds. Three-pointer is up and drained by Michael Foster, his second three of the fourth quarter. Quick foul on the inbounds as Colin Elliott fouls Aiden Young. Will send Young back to the line to shoot the free throws with 3 seconds showing on the clock. This should do it. First free throw attempt by Young, long and off the mark. And the second free throw attempt up, rattles out of the cylinder, and that should do it. Long heave at the buzzer is short. Your final 64-59 as Wahama wins this placement game tonight over Clay County. We'll be back to recap it here in just a moment. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf and watching our video streaming coverage on our 93.1 The Wolf Facebook page.
As the Wahama White Falcons hit the court this season, Bob's Market and Greenhouses would like to wish the entire team, coaches, and fans the very best of luck. From tip-off to the final buzzer, we're cheering for your hard work, teamwork, and school spirit all season long. Stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, proudly serving Mason, West Virginia, Gallipolis, and Belpre, Ohio. And remember, whether it's on the court or in the garden, great things grow with dedication. Good luck, Wahama. From all of us at Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, go Bucks. We're proud supporters of the Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
Back at Gary Clark Court, Tom Hunter with you. 64-59 final. The Wahama White Falcons pick up their 10th victory of the season and improve their placement in the final LKC standings with an LKC placement victory over Clay County, who falls to 9-9 on the season. Again, these teams very much mirror images of one another coming into tonight. A lot of athleticism by the Clay County Panthers, a lot of lead changes in this game as Wahama jumped out to the early 16-14 advantage at the end of one quarter. Clay County taking the lead early in the second quarter and holding on to it through the early portion of the third quarter as they led at the halftime break 30-25. And Wahama retaking the lead at the 6:55 mark in the third quarter, and it was back and forth with several lead changes there within the third quarter. It had about 5 or 6 different lead changes there in the early portion of the third quarter, and then Wahama began to put this thing away as they got the lead back and finished up the third quarter with a 49-44 advantage and then extended it out over the course of the final quarter to lead to the 64-59 final. You take a look at our final statistics for the evening. First for the visiting Clay County Panthers, leading the way scoring-wise for Clay County tonight, the sophomore guard, Joel Elliott, 23 points on the night as Elliott knocking down 3 3-pointers on the night to pace the Panthers' offensive attack. Michael Foster knocking down a couple of late threes in the fourth quarter. He finished with 14 points on the night. Other scoring for Clay County in this one, Talon Brown finished with 6 points on the night. Spencer Faulkner with 5 points on the night. Colin Elliott with 6 points on the night. Freshman with an outstanding night. 3 points on the night for Devin Griffin and 2 points on the night for Jackson Brown for Justin Holcomb's ball club, again, as they fall to 9-9 overall on the season. You take a look at the final scoring totals for the Wahama White Falcons. It was quite a night for the sophomore guard, Cooper Rouse. She came out on fire in the first half. First 5 minutes of the game, knocking down 2 3-pointers, scoring 11 points in that opening frame. And in the third quarter, turned it on once again with 3 3-pointers in the third quarter. And he finishes the night with 26 points to finish with a game high and leading the Wahama White Falcons here tonight to the victory with the high point night, 26 on the night for him. Other scoring for Wahama, Aiden Young with 8 points on the night. Charlie Long with 9. Cyrus Rickard picking it up in the second half with 11 points in the second half to give him 13 total on the night. Parker Jodon with 2 points. Trace Simpkins with 4 points. Nash Johnson with 3 points. And that's all your scoring for the Wahama White Falcons. And with that 26-point effort tonight, the hot shooting of Cooper Roush lands him our French City Homes Player of the Game honors for this LKC placement game. Again, our French City Homes Player of the Game tonight is the sophomore guard, Cooper Roush. We'll be back to put a wrap on things here in just a moment. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage. It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
At Rio, your education is personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you are a part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. There's new energy at Rio, with fresh traditions and opportunities taking shape every day. Discover what's possible at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. Learn more at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
As the Wahama White Falcons hit the court this season, Bob's Market and Greenhouses would like to wish the entire team, coaches, and fans the very best of luck. From tip-off to the final buzzer, we're cheering for your hard work, teamwork, and school spirit all season long. Stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, proudly serving Mason, West Virginia, Gallipolis, and Belpre, Ohio. And remember, whether it's on the court or in the garden, great things grow with dedication. Good luck, Wahama. From all of us at Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Back at Gary Clark Court to put a final wrap on things. A huge thanks to our owner-operator, Tom Sussman, handling all the video production duties for us tonight on our live video streaming coverage over on the 93.1 The Wolf Facebook channel. Michael Sussman off on another basketball assignment this evening. He'll be rejoining you coming up on Tuesday night as the Herbert Hoover Huskies, one of the better teams in the Kanawha Valley, comes in here for a matchup with Wahama on Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. tip. We'll have the coverage for you here on Superstar Country 93.1 The Wolf. And then, of course, they'll be finishing up the regular season next Friday night on Friday, February 27th, as the Parkersburg Catholic Crusaders ride into town for an LKC matchup on senior night with Billy Zussman's Wahama White Falcons. Again, White Falcons improving their record to 10-7 with the victory tonight over the Clay County Panthers. Your final score here this evening, 64-59. A huge thanks to Dave Miller back at Master Control in our Ravenswood Vandalia Media Studios for getting us on the air on 93.1 The Wolf tonight. And for Tom Sussman, Dave Miller, and myself, we will see you next time on high school basketball coverage here on Super